right, buddy. No problem. I just want to make sure it's done right. That's all.
Border barrier construction, a global approach to security and sovereignty. Border barrier construction has long been a tool used by nations to assert control over their territorial boundaries. From ancient walls to modern fences and digital surveillance systems, these structures are built with the aim of regulating the movement of people and goods, protecting national security, and affirming sovereignty. In the 21st century, as migration patterns shift, security concerns grow, and political debates intensify, the construction of border barriers has become more widespread and more controversial. Why nations build border barriers? The primary motivation behind building border barriers is to strengthen national security. Governments often cite the need to prevent illegal immigration, smuggling, drug trafficking, and the unauthorized entry of potential security threats. For some, these structures are also a response to regional conflicts or humanitarian crises that cause sudden and large-scale movements of people across borders. In addition to physical protection, barriers can serve as a deterrent. The visible presence of a wall or fence often symbolizes a nation's commitment to controlling its borders and enforcing immigration laws. In political terms, border barrier construction can be a powerful symbol of strength, self-reliance, and control. Forms and technologies. Modern border barriers vary widely in design, depending on geography, budget, and purpose. In flat terrain, high fences topped with barbed or razor wire are common. In mountainous or desert regions, barriers are often integrated with surveillance technologies such as motion sensors, infrared cameras, drones, and even artificial intelligence. Many nations are also turning to smart border technologies. These include biometric scanning systems at checkpoints, facial recognition, and centralized data systems that track the movement of individuals. These virtual tools are often used in conjunction with physical barriers to create layered security. Notable examples worldwide. Several countries have made headlines with large-scale border barrier projects. The United States has invested billions in constructing and reinforcing barriers along its southern border with Mexico, citing immigration and drug trafficking concerns. India has fenced its borders with Pakistan and Bangladesh to curb illegal crossings and security threats. Israel's barrier separating it from the West Bank is one of the most well-known, built to reduce terrorist attacks but widely criticized on human rights grounds. In Europe, countries such as Hungary, Greece, and Poland have constructed border fences in response to migration surges, particularly during the 2015 refugee crisis. These barriers are part of a growing trend among European Union states seeking tighter control over their external borders. Debate and criticism. Despite their intended benefits, border barriers are highly contested. Human rights organizations argue that these structures often violate international asylum laws by preventing refugees from seeking safety. Barriers can push migrants toward more dangerous routes, leading to increased deaths and exploitation by human traffickers. Environmentalists point out that border construction disrupts wildlife habitats and migration corridors. In areas like the US-Mexico border, fencing has caused ecological damage to fragile desert ecosystems. Critics also question the effectiveness of physical barriers. While they may reduce crossings in certain areas, determined individuals often find ways around, under, or through them. Many experts believe that long-term solutions require international cooperation, investment in development, and reforms to immigration systems, not just walls. In conclusion, border barrier construction is not merely about bricks and steel. It reflects deeper concerns about safety, migration, and sovereignty. Balancing the need for security with humanitarian responsibilities remains one of the most pressing challenges for nations in the modern era.